Gijoe June is drawing to a close, and I have to be honest with you, it's been a little lackluster and also a little disappointing. Let's get into it. Now this video might be a little unpopular, but you know what? I felt like I had to make it. I personally think that Gijoe June from the G.I. Joe team has been a little bit disappointing this year and hasn't lived up to expectations. But first, if you do enjoy what we're doing, think about hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button. It really helps our channel. And you know what? Stay till the end and we'll tell you how the G.I. Joe team can indeed fix it before Gijoe June ends. Of course, let's start with a brief recap. Gijoe June starts every year, and it's where the G.I. Joe team promises amazing things within the G.I. Joe universe. Of course, a majority of this stuff has to do with G.I. Joe Classified. This year, I'm sorry, it was a little underwhelming. Gijoe June started off great with the initial stream that they did. The initial stream they had set the tone, showing off a ton of new product and a ton of new pre-orders. At the end of that stream, we were promised many more streams to come for the rest of the month. We all tuned in the second week to see what wonders would be shown to us, but unfortunately, due to unforeseen circumstances, the second stream was actually canceled. However, although the stream was canceled, new product did go up for pre-order on Hasbro Pulse and many of your favorite fan sites. Many people link this to the possible missing in action police officer figure, that somehow the canceled stream was related to this and some worldly events. But you know what? We don't know for sure. But long story short, the product did go up for pre-order, so it did keep some fans happy. Although we did miss that interaction with the G.I. Joe team for that second week stream. The third and fourth week streams is where sort of Gijoe June kind of hit a bit of a speed bump to me. The third stream featured Lenny interviewing the team from Skybound Entertainment related to the G.I. Joe comic book and the Dark Energon universe. But you know what? The thing is, this is sort of a niche market here because not all G.I. Joe collectors actually read the comic books, and their video was kind of very niche as well because it only covered spoilers for issues 6 to 8, which was really weird. So myself, I didn't even watch it, and you know what? We did get one reveal out of it. We got the Quick Kick Beachhead Night Force reveal, the render, which we did feature on the channel, but it was very lackluster and I was expecting more. Heading into the fourth week, this is once again, we're left as fans wondering if there was indeed going to be a stream. And you know what happened? They actually didn't stream. 11 a.m. came and went and nothing happened, but they ended up shadow dropping not one but two videos to be featured in Gijoe June. The first being the HasLab Rattler unboxing, which I have to be honest, the box, it looks amazing, but once again, a sort of a niche product because not all G.I. Joe Classified collectors actually support the HasLab due to the heavy price tag and the size of these items. So while it was cool to see, I'm not sure if it needed to be an hour long. And the second video was actually more details on the upcoming collaboration between Overwatch and G.I. Joe. And once again, this is very niche. It was a longer video featuring the behind the scenes details of how this collaboration came to happen. However, once again, both these videos I feel should have been shortened and potentially just looped together inside a longer stream. Have an hour stream, have some new product, some new name only reveals, some new render reveals, include the HasLab unboxing shortened down to 10 or 15 minutes, include the Overwatch product reveal down to 5 minutes, and boom, you would have had a much detailed stream. Now, personally, I think the G.I. Joe team needs to work on the management of their communication to the G.I. Joe community. Fans should not be left wondering when these videos or streams are happening. Set up a schedule earlier on in the month when Gijoe June occurs, and then tell us that when each one of these streams can be scheduled and when they're going to drop at a certain time. Like, have it all laid out at the beginning of the month. I think that's a fairly straightforward and easy to do. The videos that dropped, the shadow drop videos, they were obviously scheduled as well. So tell us that a new video on a certain product is going to drop and have that laid out. Fans should not be wondering when these things are going to take place. They should know when they're going to take place and if they want to tune in and watch watch them. The thing is here about Gijoe June, a majority of us tune in because we want to see render reveals, name only reveals, and new pre-orders for product that is coming. So the thing is, when we don't get those, it becomes a little disappointing. And you know what? I understand San Diego Comic-Con is coming as well in a couple weeks. But the thing is, you can't make such a big deal about Gijoe June if you don't have product to show. And it was really weird with the second stream how they actually never even did it. They canceled it, they never went over it, and they never showed off the product. They just put the product up for pre-order expecting us to buy it. So that was really weird. I think overall, if you really look at it, Gijoe June has been a little disappointing compared to previous years, and hopefully maybe they can bounce back next year, but I don't know. Right now, I'm as a collector and as a YouTuber doing this G.I. Joe stuff, I am a little disappointed on what was shown. That's just my opinion. I don't expect this video to be very popular, but please leave your comments below. Either A, you were happy with Gijoe June and what they did, or B, you weren't happy with it and you were expecting more. Now, I mentioned earlier in the video how the G.I. Joe team can fix this, and it's very simple. They obviously talked about the new HasLab coming related to when they showed the unboxing of the Cobra Rattler, and they mentioned something. Hey, it's coming in 5 days, and you know what? As of right now, they have a stream scheduled for June 30th to show us that new HasLab, which of course, I think everyone has agreed that it's going to be a G.I. Joe Snowcat, and hopefully we get some really cool stretch goals, and hopefully they do a really amazing promo video. The interesting thing here, they were totally fine to schedule that out and let you know where it's going to happen because they're going to try to sell you something. But that's fine, I understand it's a business, but why couldn't the other videos been scheduled ahead of time and in advance to let us know when they're going to happen? Because they weren't selling us something, that's why. Quite obvious, and I understand that they are here to sell us stuff, but it's just not cool that they treat us like this. I think they did a bad job, and I have to be honest, I've said it in my live stream the week before, that the Transformer team does a way better job of incorporating all kinds of things into their streams, and you know what? I expect better from the G.I. Joe team, and hopefully they can pick it up. Now, obviously, I think a lot of us are going to be excited to see the HasLab, the Snowcat, get more details about it, and I think obviously it's going to be funded, it's going to be a success or whatever, but Gijoe June was a disappointment, and hopefully next year we can expect better. We need these things scheduled, we need times laid out, we need proper details ahead of time, and not fly by the seat of our pants wondering as collectors when these things are going to happen. Let me know your comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. While you're here, why not watch one of these other great videos like the Transformer stream that I really liked, or this video right here. Thanks.